Alright, we need to have a serious conversation. There are some real villains in Batman Arkham Asylum. And I know, I'm not talking about the Joker, Scarecrow, or even Victor. I take Alex Bass a little too seriously, Zess. I'm talking about a man so evil, so morally bankrupt, that his crimes have somehow gone completely under the radar. Dr. Benjamin Kellerman. Yes, the so-called psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. A man whose medical license was clearly printed on a napkin in a gas station parking lot. And I'm here to tell you without a shadow of a doubt that Dr. Kellerman is a war criminal. And he's getting away with it. For those of you who don't remember who this absolute menace is, Dr. Kellerman is one of the lead psychiatrists at Arkham Asylum. His job is supposedly to help rehabilitate Gotham's worst criminals. But if you take even a cursory glance at his work, it's very clear that his idea of therapy is basically just watching people suffer and taking notes about it like some kind of malnourished Bond villain. One of his primary responsibilities was overseeing patient interviews, including with Killer Croc. And I need you to understand, this man looked at Killer Croc, a 7-foot-tall lizard man with a track record of eating people, and decided, yeah, I should probably taunt him, just for fun, just to see what would happen. That's not medical practice, that's just antagonizing a genetically cursed alligator. Come on. Now, if you thought Dr. Kellerman was just incompetent, I know, it's so much worse. This man is actively making people worse. His main strategy for dealing with dangerous patients? Psychological torture. He deliberately provokes Croc multiple times during their sessions, knowing full well that Croc is barely keeping it together. And he personally enables Dr. Young's Titan experiments by turning a blind eye to Arkham's increasingly illegal science fair projects. And he doesn't even try to stop Joker's takeover of the asylum. My man just rolls in with it, like he's watching the world burn and taking notes for a book he's writing. At best, he's the most incompetent medical professional in Gotham. At worst, he is actively making Arkham Asylum more dangerous for everyone. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ginger, how can Dr. Kellerman be a war criminal if Arkham isn't a battlefield? Well, first of all, it is. Every day in Arkham is basically a new world war. And this guy is orchestrating human rights violations like he's trying to get a high score. If the Geneva Conventions had a section on how not to treat the criminally insane, Dr. Kellerman would be Exhibit A. He's basically running an ethically bankrupt science experiment, pushing people to their breaking points for the sake of research. You know who else did that? War criminals. I don't need to say which ones. You already know. Dr. Kellerman isn't just bad at his job, he's dangerous. This man belongs in a cell right next to the psychopaths he treats. Arkham is already a nightmare, but this guy somehow makes it worse, which is honestly an achievement in itself. If Gotham had any functioning legal system, Dr. Kellerman would be on trial at The Hague right now. So next time you play Batman Arkham Asylum, remember, Joker may be the main villain, but Kellerman is the real threat. Anyway, that's my rant for today. Like and subscribe, or don't. I'm not a therapist. Unlike Dr. Kellerman, who shouldn't be one either.
You can't keep getting away with it!